No, the match, but so far, no, you know who be one.
Omoba Ufie Sank, Omoba found train, I didn't have DC,
DC, no, Omoyan Quay, Omaton and Crack.
I'm watching a castle on the back.
I bind their plate or I bind their drum baggy.
And DC, I saw I say.
Oh, my battery, or to be jazz.
Honorable, really.
The pinch is the bottle. I am complaining. Say law, no, I paragraph, 43, no, the act, no, I say the candidates are now be our right. Say, who will declare except where, and a specific word, or we declare except where the candidates, no, was asking for a recount. Or said there will be no recount. Is that what they are working now? There will be no recounting was certain unless also a candidate, why you are specifically says so I request it. My request is verbally, my request is my writing. Then I have been ignored. No more declares and I shot by we have reported you have lost by 700 or so difference.
The honorable recount now calling for no. Was it for a specific ballot box? And I said the entire.
I called for the entire, but one you never try a specific. Let me I want me more clothing in the head. You got the entire, each one is specific. But I actually took the precaution of mention the specific polling stations. Or may request anymore.
And you even mentioned the specific police station still.
Yeah, still almost there. I say Papa say on the can say you're not can you. Yeah, I'm preparing to go to court. Obviously comprehensively and maybe not comprehensively, wrong word. Fairly. Comprehensively, they can't beat me or comprehensively. Some people say but you can't. Yeah, number I Adam said matter Asokwa into NPP, the NDC cannot win it's a majority woman to me. Except say any answer yet. Gatrans over 2 years and I mean who numbers instead of working. Obi one way, one white pink sheet that.
Dabio.
I'm a pink sheet will be white.
Hey. No, Omunya free. I
believe, and some man who anti-make can say, I may challenge you.
Say, I know, go for now, I'll let you down, Anna.
Well, but Obi said, now, what would the man let us say, no move? I'm going to get a shadow here. It's the woman who has another one.
He said, yeah, I award the new patriotic party. And then at the point, and then more and central for no issue. The tente and in the tete, and they said, your constituencies be a NPP based on Yayo coalition and Yaye near Dinkunim Ewoho. And after so, P-Sita, Yakotwa by electoral commission, Edema political parties, no, Yakikan in your boom, no. Near Dinkunim. Offer constituencies nina, baby, et say Ablekuma North. Osha Vosa, NPP now, our Ablekuma North. I 34,613. Now NDC candidates, as we now 34,199. HSA, yeah, candidate, friend, honorable. Nana Equia Uswefi no Edin Kunim with 414 votes. So we Ablekuma North everywhere. Over Tema Central so we share your results are near quality based on P-Sita electoral commission na the Maya. Who said your candidate a year 4Seats in 18,870. And our NDC candidate no enya 18,115. Ufri Ablekuma North now by Okaikwe Central. And also yera Patribuama our yemra shebedwanu wo ho. Ono so o collecting the results in area. Obo said NPP candidate no enya 20,229. NDC candidate ninya 18,783. To share vote difference na wo na 1,446 vote difference. Na cut 3 polling stations and yes can NDC for no ampering. just all kinds of 3 polling station votes no crowd boma still your candidate and Edin Kunim over. Oba baby to say Domain Kwabenya also so NDC for no 2 trasem and the Basabasa call hono. Omantima Boama collation na say Koso or Domain Kwabenya and also so am Koso Ewo. Oba baby to say for no north constituency. Okay, your pinch it at the old Naboma. Your candidate, a Nanajima, Eric Nanajima Prempe, in 20,353 as against NDC candidate we now 20,232. To show my vote difference, no, a 121 vote difference. Oba baby to say Obwas East NPP near Dim Kunimoho. Vote NPP candidate now 18,558 as against NDC candidate we now 18,539. And no electoral commission will be via no quality results in the way. Now so NDC for macho man for war to try some more. Share electoral commission your candidate say results are NPP and NPP the NDC, NDC the NPP. Our medicine can to issue so say obewu na so beko parliament then na ope and omutintin your candidate ninsa. Oye no free afa north south west. And so your candidate or we shall vote our 16,058 and then this candidate now 16,000 your candidate now 16,058 and then this candidate now 15,372 and we shall vote margin the BTN this now there is 686 votes and so NDC for 2 trust or mama electoral commission and quality results then we over 30 man south so honorable Martin Kokweje Mensa Kosa no dim kunim or sa constituency wo our votes are near quality we now 46,468 as against NDC candidate we now 43,365 votes and so said the NDC 4 year to try some or Kaikwe Central for north southwest and for north south for north no sa no me call her Techiman South intimin kan we in Sawan Adroje so the same issue and the course so ewo ho and the crowd there said they you are friend marking my church leader kan no you could share what tesano na ka yes electoral commission etwa so metimi kan we NDC the patapasem to trasem sa massa exercise no am yan kwanko we now about our win constituency also so electoral commission start working carry results no yeah sure what mean say figures be what high polling station be ha o ma than figures no and no so yeah call electoral commission say or honor results no so esa moment you call as a party so you go so aye hwehwem now for constituency be to say to whom fantia panof any akwatia and nam say na bambo any sa constituency no a mo sa de call region bambo ho no ya de call tesano police training school ho no asundwe wo nti etimi quality ni nyina ye wie no ampa se de NPP ye kan ye dim kunim e osuhum akwatia na fantia panof ye say baby aba bedru no ye say electoral commission say aka standing constituency sa yen kan wie ya es wo hwe eme kan ye say ye IGP e dampare o hye ye bo say abato e betu na ma asundwe abam na normal ekoso no nesa na ye hu no say NDC timi de 2 million monsem na police gina ho police ntimi nya hwe na omo ye tutu asem ho tie sene se bambo bia so de my electoral commission se be ya electoral commission ebetima ye omo adwuma wie no sa bambo de fama electoral commission no nya se adwuma obeti se NDC for kan on fama se se NPP ye se ye wini en court ye nyam du ba bia se ye court e se electoral commission on quality results in we en gazette ye enu ntibaka so be gina se court ye nyanwe collation ni de ese ye collation ni wi na ogidie se electoral commission ye collation ni wi a NPP e bedin kunim all sa constituencies ni enti na frame ene no yada munyina amase.
I'm amazed that omaya ye ni enioma ye gidi nioma ye gidi ni e depend on baby ye gina any brain de e koso eti ene no se assume sisi we enya is because of opposition but ene onya power. How then do we go to the next level of development? How? Omaya said BBC na Saban Sana say Kolebu and I say it adwumayɛfoɔ nya akokoduro timi keka nsɛm akɛseɛ etia ayi ɛnɛ nananom bebree ɛbɛka dɛm ɛfiri sɛ nsɛm a ɔmo ka fa John Dramani Mahama ho nsɛm a ɔmo ka fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho we kept on saying that chieftaincy is a revered institution. Men found whom Beja Manyosen because we are lender of last resort. Your prayer as a Manyosen for ho and Yabeko Yakudis and Komono. But anyway, openly revered chiefs, Oko Western region, Oko Western North, Oko Ahafo, Oko Bruno East, Oko Bebia over Fabiano. The chiefs deliberately either they are for or against.
And let's add, say, Amanda, the constitutional injunction, when they say, Emma chiefs engaging in active partisan politics.
Active partisan.
And I think what active partisan politics means, was tested in court. I'm a Supreme Court the decision, but I've forgotten the title of the case. But Ekase, chiefs can comment on national issues.
No problem.
Those are two different things.
No problem.
They can comment on national issues.
No problem.
But you cannot tell Omanfo, and I say you cannot put an information out. I say, but that is what our chiefs did.
2024 elections, prior to the elections, we saw, we read, we witnessed. So principle. Now maybe Anko Wafa. According now, say on the more number, this time round, says I pano about chair. Say now be safe. God really no. Ghana ni no kotia do mama and no problem. But you were certain revered people be on ma active partisanship, you know. It cannot be entertained. And then you be any guso. Ahemfu nyina dodo na edo moaje amanyo semmoa eni mfaso bia debre upotama wom anasempuntu awotwehwe. It just look at the pain the person you spoke against, no wakari. And almost sure I'm call the other side is no almost I imagine saying they also will frustrate the system.
Yeah, no back corner pepper.
So look at what we're experiencing as a country. Look at what you experience as a country.
Yes.
Mr. Ghana for and I buy Juma who doing in Amuntie. More dada mo. I am say Ebia wa buy na ba. Now they are showing team say you say be fool around and misbehave. Ghana is gradually going beyond that agenda.
Yes.
Ghana, kakra. This about to just like the president-elect has said. It's a lesson to politicians. It's a big lesson to politicians,
especially to the incoming government.
You don't have a choice than to serve the people. You don't have a choice than to really listen to what the people want. The Ghana that we have now, you cannot just conclude that this is the Ghana which is definite. You know, me fa may say. Can you know? Ofa say obekwa ko wie wa ha. But no, ofa baby abeland you are not sure of it.
And I think, Oman, at the Thanksgiving service of President-elect John Mahama and in the family, our Ringway Assemblies of God. Ninsem na okai no said there are life lessons. Maybe a bit here, and then we'll tease out the lessons. No, near Jinaso your mom for Edding Como.
Well,
and I think
and other way. In fact, from day one elected, vice elect if you monitor the demeanor and any pronouncements or the by Ghana for NDC for you see that there's a new revolution or a new focus.
No, I think he's in simple terms, he said the right things since I told about a year.
That is maybe
from his victory speech and a Thanksgiving speech, Enra. He's rightfully captured the mood of the nation. Why are there? I think kudos to a more Troni speech.
And that was extremely good.
And any advice.
And that was extremely good.
They've captured the mood of the country well. So he's been able to say the right things, both in victory speech, Enra, sorry dear, the interview with VOA. So what is our 10-minute interview now with VOA? I'll capture the economic policy in that 10-minute interview and the future of education in Ghana in that 10-minute interview. I think Omaya idea in the public utterance since he was elected, he said all the right things. And also no extra he understands the responsibility on him. I'm only hoping and praying, say Oman, because most said they be out na President be anywhere wadrin bonne for mine.
Debbie.
And the president be a trimo fine, and you can see in the things they say. I remember say Nana don't so ya two abayi no. You remember say say mama
for the private
go to the private sector. Yeah. Those are things every president would have to say. Absolutely. John Mahama Swaka say won't me brɛ ho ase enso man for na and me mana bɛn mu wasn't me mana bɛn mu abɛ mama because and only ade nam my NPP for nya defeat our munya he good. He said all the right things. I'm praying and hoping say the people he would appoint into positions would share that same vision and do the things they have to do about Ghana
for us to demonstrate that we've grown.
Yes.
And maybe we'll say we can say or no the YB pay in terms of reshuffling.
Sure.
Say you now will be pay what you've learned. That we have experienced an 8-year regime. You can't fault the president now because he doesn't believe in reshuffle. You can fault him, but it has caused him.
Yeah.
But who don't believe in reshuffle? So clearly, I'm sure that he will forgive us of those excuses that as soon as he's a ministry, I hear very clear. Send the modern bono and when he should no party. I don't think we have to come back to be a reshuffle. If we don't improve on our system of governance, we will come every 4 years and do equalization.
Yes.
And that's where I'm not expecting our conversation to be as a country and as a party NDC. The least in what it tells me is that equalization, lack of principle, we are not focused, we don't want to develop the country, we take advantage of ourselves as a people, and no necessarily because the more we equalize, the more we retard in terms of progress and development. The more we equalize, the more we lower the standards in terms of governance. The more we equalize, it's also exhibit that we have a weaker media. Because media play a role. But some of our brothers and sisters, they need to go back to the drawing board. Some of the commentaries that we have run as media personnel, and yet they're so divisive. Now a alien to the job that we say we are practicing. It hands on deck, and every facet of us, from the top to the down, because John Dramani Mahama, the president-elect, cannot on his own completely so.
I think the only thing that is different in the Mahama case and it's for everything a Ghana for Asheshe. It depends because what you be able to say near Makoma pen and near Mekra Asheshe. The Ghana for Asheshe. This government has the mandate to do that for the
absolute
Ghanaian
mandate.
If there is a word more than absolute mandate to do that for the Ghanaian people. And Unim said, apart from the Ghana for Sheno, they also campaigned on a lot of things at Ghana for Epe. It is a constitutional reform. John Mahama promised that. And Nyoma Ono identify saying the constitution it has to change. Now there is an absolute mandate for them to do the things at Ghana for
midst of the absolute makes me feel say we also have to start living realistic life and it is life and no more be so will be a 9-day wonder.
Oh, of course.
And if we also don't start preparing our minds say a day way achievable within 4 years or even beyond.
Sure.
But as I said, or dying be the me who say obey me and our expectation should be minimized a bit.
And I think that is where the party that brought him to power or that sponsored him, and as a party or running on a ticket, should lead the way in managing that expectation.
Of course.
First from their own people.
Of course.
Because now, if the only person who beat NDC, NDC.
Now, do
absolutely. or the mandate the Ghanaian people has given to the NDC, the only person that can fight or work against the NDC is the NDC. I think, sir, the expectation management should begin from members of the NDC. Free say Oma buying Abba ain't just by the flip of way, na magic BSC. It doesn't work that way. It has never worked anywhere. Ghana will not become New York overnight.
It's not possible.